Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Summer of Megaman here on the Heavy Bass X channel, and today we are playing a favorite game of our returning co-commentator here, Random Dizzy.
Thanks, pleb!
So, this is your favorite game in the series?
Actually, it's the first game I ever played.
So, I always thought this was your favorite Mega Man game in the entire part.
I think Mega Man 2 is my favorite. This is the very first one I ever played.
Which is a good thing. So, this is actually the one with a much nicer intro and more sounding melody.
Oh yeah.
Always shows a little bit more sympathy. I think that was my file recording from a specific project later. Indeed. So,
like, Mega Man X is my favorite game next to Mega Man 2, and this is like second place.
This
joint first favorite is 2 and X.
This one, the second and the ninth are my favorites in the series. 10 and 4 are the close second. The worst one is 6. Fuck that game, I hate it.
I still get to play 8 though. Then I can decide to play the original 10. So.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. The intro goes on for as long because I like to listen to the intro music.
Yeah, I was wondering why we haven't started yet.
Yeah, I know. Oh, now we've started. This is our glorious 8 bosses, the most memorable 8 bosses I've ever played with.
I always thought the ones from 2 in this one.
Yeah, this is the second bunch. We have Sparkman, Snake Man, Needleman, Hardman, Topman, Gemini Man, Magnet Man, and Shadow Man, and our first boss here is not Topman, which is disappointing to all those noobs out there. We're going with talent. We're playing Magnet Man first.
Alright, you are.
So, Magnet Man is our first boss, and
I love this tune.
It's a good level. Free's got some of the best tunes in the game.
Oh yeah.
This one actually.
Well, I would argue that like the Mega Man franchise, I've all incarnations of Mega Man has one of the best soundtracks ever.
Indeed.
And
what ho? What's this?
What ho?
It's Protoman! Oh, by the way, you can now
actually, it's Breakman at this point, isn't it?
It's Breakman, but they haven't really gave it Protoman yet, so his official name is Protoman, and this game is Breakman. What you can see here is that you can now slide, which is a major improvement to Mega Man, which increases the depth of the game. Unfortunately though, they dropped the sliding part because they gave it to Protoman in Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10.
Just to finish up what I was saying earlier, I would argue that the Mega Man and the Sonic franchises have one of the best soundtracks in all the video game.
And somewhere along the sides, and a Mario fan will disagree.
Well, the problem with Mario, I like Mario, you know, it's still a good series, but I would argue the soundtrack is not as good. Like, Mario Galaxy has some pretty fantastic music, but can't hold a candle to some of the tracks, like, from Sonic and Mega Man's past.
True.
And like Sky Lagoon, Marble Garden Zone, even though the Battle Network series has some good music to it.
By the way, these are platforms. They make their return from previous 2 games, except this time they only show up in this level. Actually, no, wait, no. They show up later on, but this is the only stage that has them, so this is why we're getting rid of them right now. Mostly due to the fact that Magnet Man is such an easy boss to beat. No, really, he is.
I always kind of struggle because I've memorized most of the strategy, because I usually go with Top Man first.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Top Man is always first because he's always the easiest. The pros go Magnet Man first. By the way, this game starts a little something that I happen to like, and it's called Boss Order. In this game, there are 2 separate boss orders. In number 4, which is the first one I played, it has
a villain!
What ho? This is Magnet Man. This is our first robot master. By the way, this game actually has plot. Shock horror. Essentially, what will happen is that Light and Wily are actually working together again. They created a robot called Gamma. But these robot masters here have stolen the elements from the mines, and despite this actually being more like a factory, this is actually a mine.
Isn't it like called a Dock Robot?
No, the Dock Robot is later on. And
okay.
Dock Robots are later because you've never gone beyond this point. This will be the first for you.
Well, no, I've beaten the 8 Robot Masters.
You've beaten the 8 Robot Masters, but you've never faced a Dock Robot, have you?
Well, I have, and he kicked me out.
Well, I can actually show you because I've actually beaten this game many times.
Huzzah!
Indeed. See, Magnet Man's actually easy when you have the slide function because you can actually go over his jumps. he's actually pretty easy and he's dead already.
That's true.
Yeah. So, your reward, however, is actually a very interesting new weapon because it's the first weapon of its kind. Which actually shows you on the little bit of a screen, which is actually cool. And also, it's the origin of this image. I love his confused look.
It's also the first game that shows you actually him getting the power, isn't it? Like that's the whole thing, he jumps up in the air and
yeah, it's the first time that shows you. By the way, Magnum missiles are homing attack missiles that contain a lot of power. Indeed. So anyway, after all the build-up towards we get to take on the next one, please refrain from the penis jokes.
Well, I know the Screw Attack made that joke about it, but it's just like, I never really thought of his name.
Yeah, Screw Attack sucks, by the way.
I don't know, I kind of like Death Battle.
Death Battle's the only thing good. Their freaking opinions are stupid, especially when they say that Sonic Adventure 2 is shit.
I thought they praised Sonic Adventure 2.
They hated, didn't they do like a countdown of hated Sonic games
that
recently?
wasn't, I don't think that was in the worst category.
I'm pretty sure they did. It's like worst Sonic.
I think you're thinking of Sonic R.
No. I thought Sonic Adventure 2. They mentioned Sonic games that suck, and they mentioned Sonic Adventure 2 was number 1. It's like they pissed a lot of people over that.
No, wait a minute. Sonic R was number 1.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back, Sniper Joe. Oh, by the way, the introduction to Mega Man's faithful sidekick, Rush.
I like Rush. He kind of got screwed in the Battle Network series.
He also got kind of screwed in the 6th game in the series, where essentially he became more than hood attachment.
He combined the DNA Digivolve.
Yeah, Mega Man Rush DNA Digivolve 2. What the fuck that's supposed to be? Oh look, it's Son Goku.
No, I was gonna say coconuts.
And the Magnamans are essentially their homing attacks. By the way, we missed a Bees reference.
Okay.
This is what we call. I think we're just going to call him Hammer Joe.
Now, isn't that a Mario game?
I think so. The monkeys are very difficult to beat regardless. Without
he is looking so happy.
Look at me, he's so happy.
He fell to his death.
He fell to his death because AI is stupid.
Poor monkeys, they were not properly trained.
Coconuts, I'm demoting you to subsection number 3.
I'm demoting you to Scrub Monkey 3rd class. Now go and mop up the dungeon.
But I already mopped the dungeon. Do it again.
I love Coco. He was one of the best characters in that show.
Yay. And
speaking of which, and this is kind of off topic, but you know they're making a new Sonic cartoon now.
I'm surprised by that.
It's got one of the writers from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
And that's where my interest dies.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'll watch an episode.
Well, the good news is that as from this recording, the franchise is dying out.
What, Sonic or Mega Man?
the My Little Pony thing. Because apparently Acer did a review recently, and he said the fad's dying.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Anyway, this is our second encounter with Breakman, aka real name Protoman.
Indeed.
Well, they don't exactly tell you who Protoman is. Well, actually, yes, we do. He's actually Mega Man's brother.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for those who never played the Mega Man series, though, to be honest.
And if you haven't,
why have you never played Mega Man? Unless you believe the true ramblings of the haters. They're idiots, by the way.
This guy looks cool.
Yeah, this is actually... I like this guy, too.
It's a motorbike helmet with some, like, plungers attached.
Indeed. Now, select the Magnet Missile. We're going to be needing the Magnet Missile. Because of logic, he's made of iron.
What ho? A villain?
Yes, what ho, villain! Now, his weapon is actually kind of stupid, but it's also very powerful. Screw Attack forgets, the stupider the weapon, the more powerful it gets. Unless you're Sheepman. The Thunder Wolf's stupid.
Yeah, I usually just don't bother with that. I usually play Mega Man 10 as base, so I don't have to bother with that.
True. Anyway, you pick up the next weapon in the game, the first next weapon, which is actually the more interesting titled Hard Knuckle, which is going to be showing up in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
It's a meteor attack, which is actually pretty powerful, which sent Donkey Kong to his death.
Yeah.
So anyway,
he gets butt fucked by Sonic and Mega Man.
Which is true. See you next part.
Bye.